Hello, welcome to Reaction Shots for March 23.
Marsh. We step into the marsh.
We are stepping into the marsh.
Oscars.
We're talking about the Oscars this time.
Good show.
I watched parts of it. I didn't suffer through it in real time.
I enjoyed every second.
Yeah. I mean, I like the Oscars too. I don't have TV, so I watch it through my girlfriend's work access to watching it.
Got it.
Jamie Lee Curtis might be the coolest mom ever. Yeah, truly. Yes.
That's my only hot take on that is that one.
No, yeah, we'll get into it.
Yeah.
So, I wanted to call up all the winners so we can go through that too, kind of first. But before we get into the topic, what have you seen lately?
Anything?
Nothing. Not a damn thing.
You know what today is?
Oh, I'm so dizzy. Ugh.
Today's Austin 316 Day. Stone Cold Steve Austin, March 16th. I've been watching Stone Cold Steve Austin shit.
Have you?
He's been the CEO of the WWF. It was good.
Currently or like back in the past?
Back in the day.
Oh, okay.
Back in the day. That's about it. Oh, I did my rewatch of Phase 4. Watched Black Panther again. It was fine. TM. She-Hulk, really good.
She-Hulk, dude, I liked it.
A lot of them I liked more this time around. Like I liked Falcon and the Winter Soldier because I could just binge it. And it was dark as shit.
Once the pressure of an MCU
thing
to be good
Yeah.
goes away because you know it isn't, you can really enjoy them.
Werewolf by Night and Black Widow are my favorites.
For sure.
And then
Yeah.
and Loki as well are like my top 3. That's about it.
Sorry, I'm just like crazy dizzy right now.
Do you need some water?
Yeah, I'm drinking water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then just a bunch of Oscar shit. That's it.
Yeah, I watched a couple of the Oscar things. Been jumping into that Perry Mason season 2, dude.
Nice.
Liking it so far.
Hell yeah.
Poker Face wrapped up well. I liked that.
That's always nice when someone wraps up nice.
Well, season 1 ended. There's
Yeah, that's fine.
gonna be a season 2, I believe.
Season ends strong. It's good.
Yeah. I rewatched parts of Yellow Jackets and then like just kind of watched a summary video on YouTube prepping for
Coming up.
next week or whatever.
Coming on up.
Yellow Jackets, dude. Watch it.
Next reaction shots will be just Yellow Jackets.
Yellow
That's it.
Jackets
That's
special,
it.
dude.
That's it. That's all we're doing. That's
We'll
it.
have like 4 episodes to discuss of season 2. We definitely could do that. Yellow Jackets.
It's like a week away.
Yeah, it comes out like the same day as RE4, if I'm not mistaken.
I think you are 100% correct.
Bonkers. And there's the Diablo 4 beta on the same day. Quite a weekend ahead.
And John Wick Chapter 4.
John Wick Chapter 4?
That day is
dude?
out of control.
I haven't seen Cocaine Bear yet,
Same.
but it's on home release now. So
Cocaine Bear is... I haven't seen it. It looks great.
Drop $20 and watch it at home.
It looks great. It's got Matthew Rhys and Kerry Russell. I love them both
yeah,
from
dude.
Americans
Yeah.
and Perry Mason.
Perry
He's in,
Mason, bro.
I have never looked at a movie and thought that is a movie to watch at home.
Oh, yeah.
More than
Oh, yeah,
Cocaine
yeah.
Bear.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like that is the
They seem
most
to know it,
on
too.
demand.
Like that shit is still in theaters.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
$19.99 on home release right now. Yeah. Fully.
Yeah, I'll watch that at home.
Fully. Yeah, I've heard that too. It's exactly what it says on the tin. Forever Ender said in chat. Like, yeah. And that's what I want
Yeah,
out of a Cocaine Bear.
straight up.
Your cocaine's bear. Yeah.
Chaos.
What else did I watch lately?
Probably just some Oscar shit.
Yeah. I watched a few things. Let me call up my Letterboxd diary. Watched The Black Phone, dude. Loved it. Really
You
liked it.
did?
Yeah, I really liked it.
You watched it?
Yeah, I liked it.
You weren't scared?
No, it wasn't that scary. I loved it, dude. It was cool.
Yo, that true crime vibe.
Yeah.
Shit is
I mean, that was the scary
disturbing.
part about it.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I really don't want to be involved in any part of this.
Yeah. Love that
Oh,
movie.
boy.
Holy shit, I love that movie.
Saw Knock at the Cabin, which was
Fine TM.
Whatever. I mean,
That's how
not
I felt
even
about
fine
Old.
TM. I feel like Old was like funny
Okay.
at least.
Okay.
Knock at the Cabin was just like if you've seen the trailer, you've seen the movie.
Yeah.
It was inoffensive, but not like I kept waiting for it to like do the other like do a different thing, and it kind of doesn't.
Dang.
I watched But I'm a Cheerleader. I think maybe we talked about that last month. Something in the Dirt. Yeah.
I watched a true crime
Oh, Ghost Ship.
Ghost Ship. What's that?
It's a movie from 2002. Sophia was
Wait,
like,
is that the one with like the skull on the cover?
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
like the fucking
Yeah,
ghost, and
yeah.
oh my god.
Sophia
what?
was like, we have to watch the first 10 minutes of Ghost Ship. And I was like, what? And she was like, yeah, it's great. So we did. And then I was like, well, I got to see what happens. Like, why did all these people get cut in half with a wire
That is
inexplicably?
hilarious.
Yeah. Pretty dank.
Ghost Ship.
I mean, it's a horrible movie, but I loved every second of it. Yeah. All right.
I watched Who Killed Robert Wan
What's
on
that?
Peacock. It's a 2-part true crime. This lawyer was murdered in D.C. under very mysterious circumstances. It was good. It's a good one. It's upsetting, as many of them are.
Yeah. Zach Washner in chat interviewed M. Night for Knock at the Cabin,
Nice.
and he is humble and cool.
M. Night seems like a
That seems
pleasure
M.
to be
Night's,
around.
yeah, M. Night seems like a good dude.
He's always smiling, dude.
and he
He's
just
always
needs
jolly.
someone to dialogue edit his movie, like
Yeah.
rewrite his dialogue.
Yeah, he needs a co-writer or
Yeah,
something.
he needs somebody. Like, I think he would be really, really great if he just had somebody, like a partner on there with him,
Yeah,
being like, M. Night, human beings don't talk like this.
straight up. You know what he should do next is what I would love to see. It's not going to happen. I would love to see if he directed an episode of Cabinet of Curiosities.
I was just, yeah.
Get
yeah,
season
yeah.
2 going to that.
Yeah.
And that would be perfect for that.
Are they doing a season 2 of that?
I hope so.
Yeah.
Guillermo now.
I've heard
King
Servant is
Guillermo.
cool. The trailers seem cray-cray.
Yeah, but who the hell pays for Apple TV Plus?
Me. Right now I'm paying for Hobo Max, Apple, Netflix. Sophia also has Netflix. I'm paying for Hulu with a built-in Showtime. I'm paying for Amazon. I'm paying for Peacock.
So all of them.
I'm paying for basically everything except Paramount Plus. And I love Star Trek.
Yo, he's doing Tales of the Crypt on TNT. Fucking TNT is so...
Who is?
M. Night.
M. Night, dude?
Fuck.
Well, don't forget about Sins, yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
TNT makes me
Yeah,
nervous. They
PlayStation was
drop
giving
their
out
shit.
free Apple TV.
TNT has some really good shows,
Oh, yeah, Disney Plus, yep, I do that one too.
but
No Crackle.
sometimes
No Shudder.
sometimes TNT will just like drop their shows. Like
Oh, they all do that now.
before though, like even before Netflix ever started doing it, it's just like, yo, we're done.
Hey.
Sucks.
Hey, everyone. We're live streaming this episode for listeners at a later time or viewers at a later time. All right. I don't do Crunchyroll either.
Crunchyroll, I do
listed all the
Crunchyroll.
ones I do. I pay for Spotify and I pay for YouTube Premium also.
I do Netflix, Peacock, Hulu,
Yeah.
Crunchyroll,
That's it?
and I use
No Disney or HBO?
and Disney. Fuck.
I supply
And I use my
Hulu-
dad's Amazon.
Okay. I
Thanks,
supply
Pop.
Hulu and HBO to at least 2 or 3 other people.
Shit.
I am the hub from which streaming services emerge to other
Nice.
people. Yeah, I should probably cancel like all of those.
I want to cancel Disney Plus,
Yeah,
but they are
dude.
masterminds.
They
They
space them
stretch-
out.
They space it
them
out like fucking masterminds.
You're like
dude.
okay, Andor was sick as hell.
God.
Mandalorian's like all right, but then you're like ooh, but then the next like
Then fucking
MCU
Secret
thing might
Invasion's
be
gonna
good.
be
Yeah,
on there,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
fucking Loki is gonna be
they
on
got,
there.
and it's only like $6, so it's like I don't know. What.
God.
That's how they get. That's how all of these get you. Is
all get
in your brain, you're always like, that's only like $6.
Yeah.
Times
Except Netflix
15.
is like 20 now,
Oh yeah, and
or
HBO
something
is like
insane.
insane too. It's like yeah, and
Dude.
now they're dropping the HBO branding because they think it's like driving people away. I'm like, that's the only thing people know
That's
about
what
it.
I'm coming there
Yeah.
for, dude. What?
Sorry, like your prestige TV branding is not something that people value. All right, Netflix I might drop, especially because Sophia has it too. Anywho, as fun as all that was, let's run down the winners. Best Picture, Everything Everywhere. I thought that was pretty cool.
Definitely cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Banshees of Inisherin, I think, had a shot at that too.
I like that one too.
Haven't seen Tar yet. I'm a bad lesbian,
Love
but
Tar. I just love Todd Field. He hasn't done a movie since '06,
yeah.
so pretty epic.
We could talk about it later. Last night I watched Triangle of Sadness. Holy fuck, I hated it.
I didn't watch that one.
I watched the first 20 minutes of Elvis and could not handle it.
Didn't watch that one either. Those are the two I missed, Chet.
Yeah. Brendan Fraser, obviously, best actor, so good, deserved. I think the only other one that I would have been chill with is Colin Farrell.
Yep.
I
I thought he
haven't
could have
seen it, but-
snuck in there.
Yeah, Colin
for sure.
Farrell I thought could have snuck in there.
Definitely.
Michelle Yeoh, Everything Everywhere. I think, yeah, totally, absolutely. A lot of people thought Cate Blanchett might take it, and I'm glad she didn't. Dude, Natu, best original song.
Hell
Fuck
yeah.
yeah,
The
dude.
feel good moment.
RRR,
It was
dude.
So
that
awesome.
movie is so
That was a great
good.
moment.
Best international, All Quiet.
Hell yeah.
You like that one?
One of the best ever. I fucking love war movies. They always
you
like
do.
the last like decade or so they've just been overlooked. Dunkirk, 1917 and
All of those got shining accolades.
accolades, yeah, but you look at box office,
Oh,
you
yeah,
look
yeah,
at social media, everyone always gave Avatar one shit for like
Sure.
not being in the public zeitgeist and for like too long.
It made a
everyone's
cool
like, oh, it doesn't have a-
bill. What are you talking
Everyone's like,
about?
oh, it doesn't have a cultural impact. Nobody talks about it.
What are
Nobody
you talking about?
That's what people say.
Papyrus
I'm not saying
SNL
that.
sketch.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that's
Alright.
what people say.
People are wrong, I think.
Yeah, that's the vibe I got with.
Something can't get a park at Disney World and not
Exactly.
be in the cultural
Exactly.
zeitgeist.
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
$2 billion.
Yeah.
What up? Exactly.
Who is saying that? Yeah, is this Brandon Jones that's saying this?
Just the ether.
Get your head out that ether. Don't be reading
ether.
that ether.
Yeah.
Best supporting Ke Huy Quan, dude.
Yup.
Greatest thing that's ever happened. He
Greatest.
is delightful.
Best moment.
He's amazing in Everything Everywhere. And also, he just seems like the sweetest man. Every time I see him just like screaming and holding his Oscar, I'm just like, I love you.
Oh, yeah. He needs to be in John Wick with fucking
Oh, yeah.
Keanu, dude.
That'd be sick. He needs to be in everything.
Yeah.
Like,
He was scared, he said. You see that headline?
yeah, when he was, wait.
He's
I
like,
saw
oh.
the thing where he was like, had to get rid of his insurance before Everything Everywhere
Oh, okay.
came out because he couldn't get jobs.
After he won the Oscar, he was like, did an interview and he's like, yeah, I told my agent, like, I'm scared. Like, don't forget about me. Like, I hope nobody forgets about me again.
Oh,
It's like, fuck. It's depressing.
what a sweetie pie.
So depressing.
All right, yeah. So best supporting actress, Jamie Lee got it.
Worst part of the movie.
I
I
think,
didn't when I finished that movie, I was like, she was fine.
yeah.
That
well,
was
that's
before
thing
the
is, like,
award went down.
I don't know if this is like a legacy pick.
It felt like it.
I mean, I do think that her emotional arc, like especially like the end scene, is nice.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
everything everywhere. But
It's
like,
not bad.
no, but like, yeah,
Angela
And
Bassett.
compared to Angela Bassett.
Angela Bassett,
like,
dude, it's not even close.
Wakanda Forever. I think none of them saw it.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
The
there.
Academy probably just didn't see it
I don't know
because
what
that movie
happened.
was not good, but she was incredible.
She crushes it.
She was
I just
incredible
watched it
in
the
it.
other night again too, and it
Yeah.
was just like, dude, how did she not win for this?
Yeah.
Like-
And she won, I think, the BAFTA and the SAG. I
carries
think.
carries like the fucking half of the movie on her back.
She is the movie.
Yeah.
She's the whole point of the movie.
It is so good.
And yeah, so that was just kind of weird. Like,
Very.
I don't like the like when people are like I don't like it when not a lot of people have been saying this, but some people are like, "Oh, fuck Jamie Lee," and I'm like,
No,
Jamie Lee rules.
no,
Like Jamie Lee's
100%.
great. Also, she had nothing to do with this decision.
No.
Like, yeah, it was probably the wrong. Like the Academy made the weird choice.
Yeah.
But also, what's weird about it though is like, yeah, because some people are saying it's a legacy play, but is not Angela Bassett more deserving of a legacy play if it's down to the two of them in this moment?
Right?
Like,
Right?
come on,
Right?
Whatever.
Angela
I liked
Bassett.
when Jonathan Majors and Michael B. Jordan came out and they were like, "We see you,
Yeah,
auntie."
yeah,
Like,
dude.
yeah, I was like, "Oh my god!" I wasn't gonna cry. I was like, "Oh no," her face, dude. Angela Bassett's face. Like, she wasn't. She was sad, you know. She wasn't mad. It was just that kind of like reserved, kind of just like, yeah,
Yep.
that she did. Where it's just like, that's just like dealing with a lifetime of this shit, you know? I don't know. There was just so much to her look.
Yeah.
So much that I'm sure I don't even understand, you know? And it's, oh man.
Sucked.
Anyway,
I wanted that one.
best directors, the Daniels. Pretty surprised by that. Pretty cool though. Like that. Banshee's kind of got nothing.
Yeah. Tar got nothing.
It's kind of amazing.
Fablemans didn't really get anything.
I mean, I'm not shocked by that.
Dude, Fableman's so fucking good.
Pinocchio, your boy.
Pinocchio.
Best animated. Best original score, All Quiet on the
Yup.
Western Front.
Yep.
Navalny, best documentary series, which was recommended to us by the beautiful Reaction Shots community. Haven't yet seen it though.
Nice.
But it seems pretty wild. Then yeah, I haven't seen the shorts.
No.
Best adapted screenplay. So weird that they call sequels best adapted screen. Like, I get it,
yeah.
but it's just kind of weird.
Yeah.
Like, Glass Onion is an adapted screenplay because it's based on characters from the
That
first
is
original
weird.
movie.
That is bizarre.
It's like, on the one hand, I'm like, okay, but why?
That's weird.
But Women Talking got it, which is based on a book, you know, actual adaptation. So
Yeah.
her statement at the beginning was very funny, where she's like, "Thanks to the Academy for not being afraid of the words women and talking in close
Dude,
proximity."
love Sarah Pauli
Yeah, dude.
so fucking much.
She was in Day of the Dead, right? Dawn of the
Dawn
Dead.
of the Dead.
Yeah. Elephant Whispers, best short doc, screenplay, Everything Everywhere. That makes sense. I thought Banshees could have taken that too. Why the fuck is Triangle of Sadness nominated for anything? Best visual effects, obviously, Way of Water. Obviously,
Thank God.
I mean,
I
like,
was ready to throw something at the TV if it didn't
obvious. Like, compared to any of these other ones, like, like Way of Water is from 6 years in the future. How could it not win this? Like, I don't know. Anyways, cinematography, All Quiet. Like, war movies tend to get those. Makeup, The Whale.
Really love
Costume
Women
design,
Talking.
Wakanda Forever. She won it for the last one, and I think she's the first black person to win 2 Oscars. Something like
Nice.
that.
Wow. Really?
Something like that.
Wow.
Maybe that's wrong. Correct me if that's wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Best film editing, Everything Everywhere. His little statement was cute. I do not know why they do best editing at the fucking technicals instead of on the main stage.
Yeah.
It's kind of insulting, frankly.
Last Oscars, remember they took a bunch
Oh,
out.
they took a whole bunch out
Yeah,
for like
so at least they're
for, like,
back.
Ads.
Yeah. Yeah, like sound is now just sound. So sound mixing and sound editing, where did that
Yeah,
go? Is that just
yeah,
all in one now?
Yeah. I wonder if they might do it at the technicals.
Okay.
But yeah, Top Gun Maverick got that, which makes sense.
Yeah.
Black Woman. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, anyway.
Good show.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Nobody got slapped. Nothing
No.
crazy happened. Like,
Nothing crazy.
just a nice show talking about movies.
I thought Kimmel was good.
Most of the I didn't really see any of his stuff. Most of the awards, I think, went to the right things.
Yep.
Besides, I think the Angela Bassett one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right. So I asked our patrons in the now $5 and up tiers. So pretty much everybody's in the dang film club now, baby. What did they think of the Oscars? Were there any snubs? Favorite movie from this year? And anything else they'd like us to talk about? I'm itching to talk about Triangle of Sadness, so I'm just going
Do
to
it.
do that right now.
Do it.
I hated it.
Do it.
I hated it.
Tell us about it.
I was
Why?
bored out of my mind. I'm considering, like, my therapist was like, you gotta watch it. And I'm like, do I need to stop going to my therapist? Because I hated this movie so much. It was so obvious and tedious and
Yeah.
repetitive and pointless and just like so on the nose.
Yeah.
Like, like from the like the first scenes, I was like, okay, cool, like we're doing this, and like, okay, maybe they're gonna dissect like equality and gender roles or whatever. That didn't really end up having to do too much with anything, but like,
Yeah.
it's just like the shot with like rich people on the sun deck, the mostly white working workers like chanting about getting a big tip at the end, and then the camera goes down to like the mostly non-white cleaning staff and stuff. Like, it's like, okay, yeah, I get it. I
Yeah.
see what you're doing.
Yeah.
And then
just
like
really on the nose.
everything just does that over and over and over and over and over and over and over again for 3 damn hours.
Jesus.
Tedious. Oh my God. And just so like we were having a conversation a while ago about the word pretentious.
Yes. I
And
need
I
to
was
watch
like,
this.
and I was like, I can't remember what example you had about pretension,
I forget.
but like it was something that I thought was
Probably
was-
Green Knight.
No, it was something else.
Fucking can't stand Green Knight.
But here's
Most
the thing.
disliked movie of the last decade for me.
Like-
Easily, no hesitation.
Green Knight, I could see you not
Easily.
liking, like fully,
Yeah,
but at least
yeah.
it had like interesting cinematography.
It
and,
looks
like,
very pretty.
great sound
It
design.
looks very
right?
pretty. Yeah, it was
This
never
one
boring
had-
to look at.
Right.
Yeah.
Triangle of Sadness is like passable visually.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But like,
No redeeming qualities.
but to me, the definition of pretension is when something thinks it's smarter than it is and takes forever about it. And like,
Sounds like
my
the Green Knight.
God. Yeah, well, and that's the thing. It's like, this is just my opinion. Like, if you like Triangle of Sadness, whatever.
Yeah, if you like Green Knight, whatever.
I'd probably fire you as my therapist, but like, yeah.
Good grief.
I'm sorry.
I haven't heard you. I haven't heard
fucking
you.
hated
Yeah,
it.
I have not heard you go this hard on a movie.
I was like
in
actually
so long.
angry.
Yeah, I haven't seen it in a while, Isla. You going
Yeah.
this hard? I want to see this movie just so I can like pinpoint it.
Yeah, and it's like, it's not like it like offended me or anything. Like I like whatever, like diarrhea and vomit. Like I think it's a little childish, but like
Yeah.
whatever. Don't
yeah.
care.
Yeah.
But like, you know, I just thought the whole time I was just like, right, yeah.
Yeah.
What? Yes,
When you sit down for a 3-hour movie,
right.
it's a lot on the line there.
It's also like Parasite already did this and it did it better.
yeah.
The Menu just did this also, and it was at least interesting
Yeah.
and like
They should
fun.
put the menu there maybe.
And like people call this a comedy, and I was just like, I hate everyone on screen. I can't, like, I don't laugh if I don't like anybody.
Same, yeah.
Like I'm just bored.
Yeah.
That's
when I
why
don't
I
like
don't-
characters, I'm out.
Yeah, and that's why I don't generally vibe with like anti-hero like asshole who doesn't learn
I love
movies,
those characters.
which I know you
hate
like.
those
Yeah.
characters. Yeah,
So
yeah,
like maybe this is a me thing, but like, God, Woody Harrelson was fun. Yeah, the modeling scene at the beginning was funny. Yeah, and the lead actress in the Triangle of Sadness passed away, and they didn't put her in the in memoriam, which was like really weird. Also
hell?
tragic. So tragic.
The fuck?
But just like, Woody Harrelson was fun, I guess, but like didn't really have much to do,
yeah.
and his like monologue was so on the nose. I don't know. Sorry to just like
Skip.
hate on a thing.
Skip it.
I don't try to do this, especially not.
It's been a while.
Well, it's because the narrative of the internet is just that I hate everything, which is fully not true. But I hate Triangle of Sadness.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
Should have put the menu in
Go
there.
on.
The menu's
I'll
amazing.
go on record. I thought it was awful. I think my Letterboxd review for it was just like the hammiest ham fist I've ever been fisted by. Anyway, sorry if you like Triangle of Sadness. It wasn't for me. It was not for me.
I don't think a lot of people liked it, it looks like.
And then the third act was just like, I'm like, your movie was already done, bro. And
Yeah.
then like,
Let's
the
go on
third
for
act
another
just
35
goes on for another
minutes.
hour. And like, it's just it's one of those things where, and I know I'm still going right now, but it was one of those movies where it's just like, I already got what you're about to do.
Yeah.
To the point where I was like even able to like alone by myself watching this movie predict
Yeah.
dialogue. Like there's a part where like a grenade goes on a thing, and these two old British people who make grenades.
Yeah.
I like it landed, it rolled up, and I was just like, oh, is this one of ours? Like, isn't this one of ours? And then she
Yeah.
says that literally,
Oh my god.
and I'm just like, everything about the movie is that obvious.
Yeah.
Where I'm just like, everything you're doing, I can call.
How do you think it got nominated?
I think I don't know.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like,
I heard
this is one of those movies that makes me think like humanity is doomed.
I heard one of the best NPR interviews on the radio the other day, Isla, about the Oscars. It was so insightful and fascinating. I have a long history of being bitter towards Shakespeare in Love because it beat Saving Private Ryan for Best Picture. That is a grudge I still
Yeah.
hold
You talk about it kind of
to
regularly.
this day.
Yeah.
The interview on NPR from a fucking week ago, because the Oscars were coming up.
Yeah.
They had the main producer of the movie on it, and she was like,
Shakespeare in Love.
yes. And she just straight up says, she's like, yeah, they had never really campaigned like this before until this movie. Like, they had me sit in a room and write to 300 people in the Academy,
Yeah.
telling them to watch the movie
Yeah.
and like personalizing them.
Yeah.
They had all these like get-togethers, dude. They flew everyone
Yeah.
out to
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
like Aspen
Yeah.
to have some big getaway and like some watch party, and
Yeah.
like that had never been done
Right.
up until that point. So it was just really fascinating, and it's just like, okay, fucking clearly you won Best Picture because
Because you put in the
all of that. Like,
it's so it's weird. It's one of those things where it's like, on the one hand, it's a bummer, but on the other hand, I totally get it because, I mean, we run a movie podcast and can't see everything,
yeah,
you know, and like
can't play every game, can't
can't
see
play every
movie.
game, can't see everything, and like
Yeah.
even if it's your job, like you can't just
Yeah.
see everything, and like the members of the Academy are often still working.
Yeah,
So they don't have maybe all the time to sit. So of course the three things they're gonna see are the ones that have been advertised
Yeah.
directly to them. You know, like you
And
get a
they're
screener in
human.
the mail. You know, you get a basket of, like a fruit basket. Like it's like, okay, I'll vote for you. Like I saw it, seemed fine.
and
you know?
that's interesting too, because now that stuff is more known.
Mm-hmm.
When that To Leslie movie came out, that whole controversy, Rosenbauer or whatever.
Oh yeah, yeah. People are like, no one saw this. Why is she nominated?
because they like investigated that maybe they broke some rules for campaigning and all
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
but like she came out clean, everything was fine.
Yeah.
But like there was like finger pointing there.
Yeah, it's just so silly.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. So pretty
Yeah.
interesting. Pretty interesting. There is a level of politics that I've accepted
yeah,
with the Oscars.
Like-
I know you can be cynical and be like, dude, it's so stupid, it's all political. I don't think it's all political, but I think there are behind the scenes human emotions and handshaking going down, of course.
Well, and also like it's a televised for-profit thing.
Yeah.
Like they sell like people make commercials specifically to run during the Oscars that are like Oscar themed.
Yeah.
You know? It's a money-making enterprise.
Yeah.
They're not some like
I didn't watch any of the commercials.
non-profit. No, neither did I. They're not some non-profit though, you know?
Yeah.
Like this is a TV show.
Yeah.
So, you know, you got to take it with a grain of salt.
Third lowest viewed Oscars in history, but it was up 15% or something since
I'm not
last year.
surprised.
Yeah.
Like
It's going down.
people don't care anymore, I guess. Like, I don't know.
But I don't think it needs to be like that huge. Like, I'd be cool, honestly, if the future of the Oscars was on like fucking streaming
Yeah.
and it was 5 hours and it was like for the movie enthusiasts only. Like, go fucking in hard.
Yeah.
Go in hard. Have all the technical, have it all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because, like,
But I mean, it's
so many people that complain are just like, it's so long. I don't care about these movies, blah, blah, blah. It's like, then why are you watching? Because everyone's watching, but
well,
no
but
one's
it's also
watching.
like think about the video gaming sphere, right?
Yeah.
Where it's like the Game Awards.
Yeah.
No one is watching the Game Awards
for the
awards.
So-
They're watching it for the announcements.
Yeah.
The Oscars doesn't do that. I mean, this year they had like a weird trailer for
Yeah.
fucking Little Mermaid.
Oh
but
my
like,
God, that was so weird.
Yeah, but like, it's kind of astonishing that like anyone watches the Oscars at all, sort of, because it is this cultural zeitgeist.
You're so
but like,
right.
gaming doesn't have that like
Yeah.
analog, right? The award shows proper
Yeah.
that are just award shows are really niche, like you're saying. They're for the people who made these games and are like hoping to win themselves, or
Yeah.
like just that community. Like I hosted the Indiecade Awards, you know,
No one's watching those.
and like not many people watch it, but
Yeah.
it's a lot of fun, and it feels intimate and cool because it's like
Yeah.
this community cares about this,
I like that.
and that's who we're here for.
Exactly.
But that's what an awards show is just like, this is for this community,
Yeah.
you know?
Absolutely.
But the Oscars is trying to be like, obviously, yeah, 19 million. Like
It's a huge amount, but it's still the third lowest in history,
Yeah.
which is shocking.
And yeah,
obviously less
all
people have
ratings are
TV.
down across the board.
Yep. Because
Even
of streaming.
even YouTube numbers, like Patreons, everybody's
Too
is
much
getting hit.
content
Yeah, I wonder what it
everywhere.
is.
Everywhere. Too many options. Think
Dice
about
Awards would be
TV.
similar to SAG, yeah.
Think about TV back in the day, like when Lost was on. It was like
Yeah.
the channel
Yeah.
on the day.
Yeah. But now it's
Now
TikTok,
there's 1 billion
it's-
things.
It's
Now we have
Instagram,
March 24th, 2023,
Yeah.
when 15 things
when
come out.
15 things come out.
Yeah.
Yeah, which thing are you gonna do? Are you gonna watch Yellow Jackets while playing Resident Evil 4?
And then you're going to see the late show of John Wick.
See the Late Show of John Wick? Well, remote playing the Diablo beta on your phone?
Yeah.
Like,
Fuck.
what are you gonna do, bro? Anyway, let's get into the comments here. Mellow Fellow says, "Don't skip Puss in Boots: The Last Wish." I'm stoked on this. I want to watch it. I guess it's on Peacock now, so I'm gonna watch it. I've heard it's the Logan of the Shrek franchise.
It takes place after Shrek Forever After, though, so my Shrek lore is lacking, and I really don't want to watch 5 fucking Shrek movies.
Hold. Sophia asked a friend about this.
Shrek Forever After.
If you had
hold,
to-
you hold the hold.
You hold the hold.
Shrek Forever After, top 10 worst movies ever made.
Oh yeah, terrible. I threw my bottle cap at you. But apparently you can just go into this one. You don't need the
Got
rest.
it.
If you like vaguely know Shrek and Puss in Boots, you're fine.
Yeah, I've seen them all. I saw Puss in Boots the
then
first
you're
one.
fine. Then you're fine. Yeah, you don't even have to see Puss in Boots the first one. Apparently,
Nice. Love that first one.
don't worry about it.
Nice.
Cathal Fallon.
I have zero hype for Scream chat just because of multiple personal reasons.
Yeah, I didn't see 5. God, I'm dizzy.
Freaking me out.
Yeah, me too. The Banshees of Inisherin deserve. Cathal says this. The Banshees of Inisherin deserves some recognition for its set alone. Watching it, I felt every bit as anxious or wary as I did visiting my father's old home in Roscommon. The same cramped living space and weather-worn door and animals everywhere. This film was a horror movie to me, and the set and costume design was on point. Yeah,
Felt so lived
Banshees
in.
felt very lived in.
So intimate.
Felt very real.
Personal. Fucking good movie.
I loved that movie.
I love that movie.
Love it.
Fingers.
Literally my
Fingers.
my only note on that movie is similar to what Your Movie Sucks said, is just the CG fire looked kind of jank. That was it. That was it.
Yeah.
Banshees rips, dude.
What
That
do the
movie is
budget of that
so
movie
good.
was? Probably like
Probably, yeah.
30. Because Fableman's was 40, and I can see that being 40. So Banshees was probably 25?
I would guess like 10 to 15.
10 to
It depends on
15,
how
yeah,
much they
yeah.
paid the actors.
For sure. For sure.
If they got paid well, then it's up higher. But like you could have made that movie for
Yeah.
1?
Yeah. Yeah. Seriously.
Like
20
20 million?
Nice.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
sure. That's probably mostly to that talent, I would say. But yeah, all the performances in that, the screenplay, of course, was amazing. The setting, the realization of the time period was very good.
Mm-hmm.
The accents, everything. I loved that movie.
Same.
Rewatched In Bruges afterward.
So good.
Also great.
Haven't seen it since the theater.
Oh, wow. In Bruges, I love. It's probably more like directly funny than
Yeah,
Banshees. Like Banshees is the driest, darkest comedy, you know?
I don't really laugh in movie theaters that often, and I remember in Bruges, like, laughing out loud.
Yeah.
Like,
To me, the most uproarious part of Banshees is just a single shot. I did use subtitles for Banshees, yeah. Necessary, I'd say. There's a part where they're all on, like, cocaine in the I think the little person's hotel room, the actor, and like Colin Farrell is like looking at someone and the camera's like POV up at him, and then what's his name?
Brendan Gleeson.
Brendan Gleeson kind of just like floats into the back of the frame and he's like all high and he's just like, huh?
So good.
Really good.
Love that shit.
It's very funny. Sage Mode Q, disappointed Angela Bassett didn't win. Huge
So
shout out
disappointed.
to one and only Paperboy Brian Tyree Henry.
Paperboy, all about that Paperboy.
Is that the rapper
This is-
in Atlanta?
Yeah.
Okay. Knew he probably wouldn't win, but just him being nominated is crazy. He's about to really take off. Highlight of the show is Not To. Shit, yeah. Wait,
Hell
what was
yeah.
he nominated for?
Something? Coherence?
Coherence?
No.
That's a really good low-budget sci-fi, which I adore.
Something? With Jennifer Lawrence?
Oh!
Causeway.
Oh, yeah, he's the... Yeah. I still have to see that.
Causeway. Didn't see it.
Causeway.
I had the C right.
You had the C right.
No.
I'm proud of you. There was a vowel in there? Yeah. Absolutely. We'll give you full marks for that.
Half points.
Okay, half points on all questions. See you when I get there says, hello, Isla and Huber. Hi. A small part of me wonders if there's a bit of a middle finger to Marvel going on here, especially as Jamie Lee Curtis was very vocal about competing with Doctor Strange at the box office. I doubt a Marvel film, no matter how good, could sweep the Oscars like that. And EEAAO oddly reminded me of an indie version of a Marvel movie. I loved Everything Everywhere, but I don't see how JLC won over Angela Bassett or how it got best script. I don't think it was more than the sum of its parts. Ton of incredible moments and amazing crescendo. I guess it's how you leave them. Yeah. I mean, we talked about the Bassett thing, but...
I think this movie is the victim of hype. That
Victim of hype?
the victim of hype, absolutely, with a lot of people. Parasite situation.
It got Parasite with a lot of people.
If you saw this movie in the theater before
yeah.
the entire
I
internet,
saw it when it was like a
Yeah.
little-known indie
When you're just
darling
like,
that
what
was like
is-
failing at the box office.
yeah, you're like, oh, what is this weird
Yeah.
movie? Let's go see it. You have such a different
Yeah.
mindset than like, oh, I'm going to see this Best Picture winner, or oh, I'm going to see this movie that's winning everything. Oh, I'm going to see
Right.
this movie that has won the
the
most
best
awards
picture of the-
ever.
yeah. Well, not ever, but
no,
yeah.
it has. Look it up. It is.
Return of the King got 11.
No, not Oscars.
Oh.
The most
Oh,
awards. Straight up. This is the most awarded movie in history.
For real?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
I think that...
And that's just like unrealistic expectations.
Yeah. I think that, though, the reason
Yeah.
that it's the most awarded, like, this movie hit the exact right emotions at the exact right time.
Yeah, it
like,
did.
this is the most post-COVID
Yeah.
celebratory, like, I'm still alive movie
Great.
on the exact right moment.
Great point.
You know? And, like, yes, now I think... And, like, perhaps that's why I responded the way I did to Triangle of Sadness, because, like, so many people were like, oh, it's perfect. Like,
have
some
those
people...
expectations.
Some people were like, oh, this movie is, like, made for you. Which... Almost every time someone says that, they are the opposite of correct. But yeah, which I guess I like that I must give off some kind of unpredictable, like unpin downable persona.
put you in a
that
box.
they don't know exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
They think I like the things I don't like.
Keep them guessing, Isla. Fuck yeah.
But I personally love Everything Everywhere. But yeah, I got in on the ground floor on it.
Yeah.
I saw it because I was like, yeah, I like the Daniels. Their stuff is usually like weird and creative and super fun and always kind of falls
Yeah.
apart at the end. And so like I went in with that expectation.
I really like it. I just like how other movies do things. I think I like the way other movies did things more than everything did. So like divorce is a huge part.
Yeah.
I thought Fableman's fucking slayed that shit, dude. Fableman's is so fucking good.
Yeah.
And then just like the multiverse shit. I know it's like semi making fun of it, and I liked their spin on it, but I'm just fatigued of the multiverse,
that,
you know?
That I think is, kind of
like,
just
I'm just fatigued.
that's just like an unintentional, I think. Well, and also, I mean, back to the thing I was saying about COVID timing. Like,
Yeah.
how many times have you heard the phrase in the last 6 years, darkest timeline?
Yeah.
Like, the notion of multiple universes and stuff is very on, front of mind for everyone. It has been for the last like decade.
Yeah.
And especially since 2016 and especially since 2020, I think everyone has been picturing like, what other lives am I living? Like, what else
Yeah.
could I have, And so I think like this movie resonates on that level too.
Totally.
I also saw a headline. It was like as I was heading out the door, but I saw a headline this morning that was like, millennials are creating a subgenre of films in which parents apologize. And it was like Everything Everywhere and a few others.
Oh my God.
And I was just like, oh yeah, that's kind of true.
Oh, dude.
There's just all kinds of like specific kind of things lining up, and Everything Everywhere kind of ticks a lot of those boxes, I think, right now.
Yeah.
But I do feel really bad for people who haven't seen it yet. Like,
Yeah.
because Everything
And I also
Everywhere,
think it deserved it.
it's under an immense weight now, though.
It is.
for
it
a new
is.
viewer.
For sure.
Yeah.
Parasite.
It's getting parasited, to the
parasited.
moon.
Big
Probably
time.
more than parasite. We're
Yeah.
gonna have to switch that term to Everything Everywhere.
Yeah. It's taking over
It's
it.
getting Everything Everywhere.
For sure. Also, I think I will say, and this is a huge part of why I love it. The entire, I'm not going to go into spoilers, but the entire arc of her as a celebrity
Oh.
is like my favorite thing of the entire year.
Oh yeah.
All of that.
Well, because it's
All
so.
of that is my favorite fucking story arc of the
Oh yeah.
year.
It's reflective of Michelle Yeoh's actual life. It's also just serving. It's serving In the Mood for Love. It's serving all of that, and I'm just like, fuck.
Yes.
And they just nail it, and yeah. So I don't know.
It looks the best, like
Yeah,
the way
it's
all that
gorgeous.
shit is shot, dude. All of that.
Well, but
all of it, all
that
of it.
to me is why Everything Everywhere is all the more impressive to me, because the budget was so low.
Yeah.
And like how they did, like it really feels like the stuff I used to do in film school, where it's just like, well, we have no money, so we just have to get weird,
Yeah.
and like make
That's the
choices
best
that
way
are
to do it.
weird on purpose.
Yeah.
Like I had a shot in a movie I made, my senior thesis for film school, where I wanted to have the character like thinking like a bad action he was going to do over for the whole night, right? And I wanted the like room to do a time lapse, but him not,
Yeah.
So instead of doing a time lapse, I built a light, like a fader box myself at like going to the hardware store, right? And I just like slowly, I put a light out the window and like daylight matched everything and had it coming in through the blinds a little bit. And then I just like had him play the whole night, and I just slowly faded up the light. And we got the shot, and then the light box I made just broke. And I was just like, well, we got it. So
Hell yeah.
that's cool. And it's one of my favorite shots in that movie. And it's
Sick.
just like, because I didn't have the money or time to do it another way, I just
Yeah.
kind of had to think about it. And like the shot where she's getting pulled through the different realities
Good one.
on the chair, one of the Daniels had just been filming footage of travels that he had been doing for a few years. They just put up like jank LCD monitors around her with the
yeah, I remember you
footage
telling me this.
to
Yeah,
light
yeah.
her, because they knew they were going to play that footage. So they just lit her with the actual footage
Yeah.
and then just blew a fan at her.
So good.
It's
Imagine-
genius.
It's genius because, like, think about how much money Marvel would have wasted on that exact
Yeah.
shot.
And it would have looked
and
worse.
It would have looked worse.
Yeah.
It would have been 10 times more expensive.
Yeah. It's just like, he just filmed himself walking in various places. It's just like,
Sick.
you can see that movie. It's on my website, I think. Living While Falling. I don't know if it's good or not. Probably not good. Neo JD. Everything Everywhere was already my favorite movie when I saw it. So to see it actually win all these awards has been something else. Angela Bassett got robbed, though. Yeah.
Totally.
I'm sensing a trend here. I
Totally.
think we're all going to agree on most of this.
Fucking best.
She
2 nights ago, seriously, dude. I like blown away.
Yeah.
And
And I mean, she's not only the best in that. She's so good.
Always.
She's a legend.
legendary.
I don't get it.
I know.
She'll, like, She's got to do just like another thing where she's like even passable, and then she should get an Oscar.
Yeah.
Like how they gave Scorsese
Don't-
the Oscar
don't.
for Departed. Or
Don't
or
trigger
Leo
me.
for
Don't
Revenant.
trigger me. Don't trigger me.
Well, no, because they deserved it. They deserved it in general, but that maybe wasn't the one they deserved it for.
Departed
Departed is not his best film.
is a
It is not his
fucking
best,
10
though.
out of 10.
Okay, but it's not his best. Is it his best?
I honestly, still to this day, I pause before I say yes or no.
Mean Streets, bitch.
Not even close. If anything, it's Goodfellas
Yeah.
or Raging Bull.
Yeah. I mean, Raging Bull or Goodfellas probably.
And I still
I
probably
just
put
thought it would be
Departed
funny
over.
to yell Mean Streets, bitch. Anyway,
Taxi Driver, maybe.
Taxi Driver's pretty lit.
Departed. Dude.
Yeah, the Turn Down for What music video?
Daniels,
That's the
Departed.
Daniels? Hell yeah.
Departed's the goat. Departed is the fucking
Maybe
goat.
I need to rewatch Departed
so fucking.
because I didn't love it in theaters. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it.
I love it. It's so just like it's just so rewatchable.
I need to rewatch
Infinitely-
it. I've only seen
infinitely.
it once. I've only seen it once.
Oh, gotta
I
go
did
again.
love
Gotta go again.
love the tactile pleasures of texting from in your pocket
Hell
that
yeah.
you can't do anymore.
I know the little Nokia.
'Cause I used to do that. I used to do that.
Same.
Like I could be walking in Chicago with my hands in my pockets, just
Yes.
texting without looking.
Yes. That's
Incredible
gone.
skill.
That was fun.
We're amazing humans. Bring back the sidekick. Yeah. Oliver Higgins is glad that Avatar got VFX. Otherwise, riots would have ensued.
I would
Probably
have gone
correct.
outside and
Michael
screamed.
Huber would have smashed his own.
When that
vehicle, yeah.
award came up, I stood up in my parents' living room. My grandpa was there. I'm like, it had been silent for the last 15 minutes. That award comes up, and I shoot out of the couch, and I'm like, if Avatar doesn't fucking win this. And then it won, and I was like, all right.
All right. Then you're like, okay, all right. Sorry,
All right.
sorry, everybody.
All right. Sat down.
I did that for Michelle Yeoh winning. I was just like, yeah. Chris K. Rule says, not to performance from RRR was a delight. Glad to see such a huge hit like this get recognized on the big stage. Yeah.
So awesome.
I loved it. The dance was so good. Sophia was like, "Oh, she's from Dancing with the Stars," or so you think you can dance or something. She like knew one of the dancers. Like,
Sick.
Recognized.
Was it
not
also
knew.
nominated for Best International?
I think it might have been in there. Let's see.
It's too bad it went against All Quiet.
Yeah.
Dude, All Quiet's
Chat might get at this faster than I do, but
Quiet's.
I love RRR.
Love
No,
her.
it was not.
Oh,
Argentina 1985, Quiet Girl, Close, and EO,
that seems like a snub.
and All Quiet.
I'm
Yeah.
saying it's a snub. I haven't
a
seen
snub.
the other 4, so I can't say
Yeah, I haven't
shit.
seen any of those.
So-
But they're all trash compared to RRR. RRR, though, is one of those movies where I'm like it's perfect in every way, but it doesn't need an Oscar nomination.
All
Like,
right,
and
right.
you know, it-
Yeah.
like I mean, getting the song was incredible.
Yes.
Yeah, that was the right call. For
It was
sure.
absolute, and that is why I love
Oh, they
these
didn't
Oscars.
submit it. They didn't submit it.
Oh, that's why I really love these Oscars, because for the most part, everything won. There were a couple exceptions, obviously, with Tar and Fableman's not
Yeah.
winning.
Banshees got
anything?
snubbed. Yeah,
That didn't win anything.
I don't think so.
Oh well, fuck that then.
It didn't win screenplay. I thought Banshees was a lock for screenplay. Everything Everywhere beating that was a surprise. Like I
Yeah.
get it, but it was a surprise.
Yeah.
Diego, happy to see Guillermo give animation the respect it deserves. Not a snub for this year's event, but Makoto Shinkai's work on Your Name and Weathering with You not even being nominated was a travesty. Wasn't Your Name like 4 years ago?
Yeah, wasn't that years ago?
Well, anyway, they're good. So yeah,
Wasn't that like 21 or something?
I definitely saw it in theaters, and I think that was
I don't know.
I don't know. I love that Guillermo brings his little Pinocchio with him
The
and like
goat.
puts him on the red carpet.
Best
It's so
picture,
cute.
best director, best animated feature. Only person in history.
Really?
Guillermo del Toro. 3 Oscars. First person in history.
I saw a very funny meme that was like, history being made. Jamie Lee Curtis is the only Activia spokesperson to win an Oscar.
That's hilarious.
I was like, hell yeah. Oh yeah, I saw some people getting flack for the phrasing of Michelle Yeoh being the first person who identified as Asian American to win an Oscar.
Yeah.
And like, if you read the article, it's because like some people won it in like the 30s or whatever, but they were white passing, so they didn't like disclose.
So there's some.
So it's like a whole big weird and like far be it from
There's
me,
some
I don't know,
nuance
you
in
know,
there, a
but
lot of
like
nuance.
yeah, a
Got
lot
it,
of nuance,
got
and
it,
it's like
got it,
if
got it.
you're like that's your own safety and like professional choice, you know, whatever back then, like I don't know,
Yeah.
but it's just like some people are getting like weird about that, like that headline phrasing, and it's like, how else would you phrase? Like, how do you phrase that? Like,
Yeah.
first person able to safely identify, like openly
Yeah.
identify. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just such a weird.
That is.
One would wish that the history of humankind would be more equal and fair to everybody, so that nobody would have to make choices like that. But
Would be nice. Maybe in like 2,000 more years if we're still here.
yeah, our
Maybe.
current burn rate, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's going to take a lot to get there.
I think humanity probably has 600 or 700 years before it's like reasonable.
All right, let's not go down this
And I
road.
think we're gonna be dead in 300.
Let's not go down this road. Let's stay on the
We're
track.
going down it.
Let's stay on this track. here.
Yeah. Don't give me the push at all, or I'll go. Anyway, Samuli says, haven't watched the Oscars, but finally did see White Noise and liked it a lot. Strays was okay. Oh yeah, I forgot Strays.
White Noise, the fucking Michael Keaton horror movie?
Oh no. Well, they could be talking about the Michael Keaton horror movie. I assume they're
What?
talking about the Noah Baumbach, Don DeLillo adaptation. I've read the book. I haven't seen the movie.
Got
so
it.
yeah.
Yo, that Michael Keaton horror movie, that was scary shit.
Yeah, I liked the book. Also not the Michael Keaton horror movie. Don DeLillo book, that's the book that I quote sometimes where they're taking pictures of taking pictures. They like go to some famous barn and everyone's just taking pictures of it, and they're not like experiencing the moment. They're just taking pictures of the thing they're supposed to take pictures of.
Like when people are at sports events
Yeah.
and they're looking at their phone.
Or a concert. Like
Yeah, or a
filming the
concert.
song. Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing, people?
The internet, man, destroyed humanity. 200 years left. I took 100 years off it.
You said 6 a minute ago. Now it's down to
I
2?
said 7 before we would be normal,
Okay.
be reasonable. 300 to live, but now I'm thinking 2.
Ah,
I forgot about the barn.
damn it.
Mike Caine, that was a pretty good show overall. Happy for everything everywhere, sweeping the above the line awards. Picture, actors, directing, writing. Editing should be above the line. It was by far my favorite movie of the year, though I'm a little sad Tar didn't get anything.
Yeah.
An astounding
You see,
movie. And I feel like a lot of people looked over it. Yeah, I need to watch it still.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
I should have watched it last night instead
more
of fucking
Jamie
telling
Lee
me to.
Curtis drama. She liked a tweet that said Tar won no Oscars.
My favorite thing that people get upset about is when old people like a tweet. Cause I'm just like, they don't know how to make a PDF. Like they don't know what the fuck they're doing. They like a tweet just to like indicate to themselves that they
Yeah.
saw it
Yeah.
or something. Like I
But
don't
then
know.
people were like, did she like it because she likes that it won no Oscars, or does she like it as an, I
Right.
like this, I'm sad. Like,
Right, exactly.
I'll give that a like.
Right.
That's too bad.
Like an oh shit, you're
Yeah.
right. Yeah. That's
Everyone's
always like yeah, when you see a tweet or like a post or something that's like something sad,
yeah.
and you're like, well, my only action here is to like it,
Yeah.
and then comment saying like, oh, I'm sorry, but I'm not liking it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Delilah wrote Cosmopolis. I have seen that.
Yeah, Don DeLillo wrote the book that was based on.
That was a good one.
I like that movie.
Cronenberg.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen
Our Bat and Bat.
the newest. It's like the only Cronenberg movie I haven't seen.
Crimes of the Future? It
Yeah,
was cute.
I haven't seen it.
I liked it more than Infinity Pool, made by his son.
Did you see? We're talking about posters today, Isla. Did you
Posters?
see the Dead Ringers poster?
I've seen the teaser trailer.
Poster's out. It's sick.
Oh!
With
All right.
Rachel Weisz. Is that how you
Dead-
say it?
Yeah, I think so. Dead Ringers poster 2023.
It's good. It's a good poster.
Oh, fuck.
Cool
That's
poster.
great. Ooh, there
Yeah.
are 2 posters here that are both
Oh,
good.
shit. There's 2? That's what I saw.
You're talking about the like Saul Bass looking one?
Yeah.
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 Oh!
Sick. Yeah, sick. I'm excited.
Ooh, and Rachel Weisz and then Rachel Weisz is backwards.
I'm excited for it.
Perfect human being. Perfect human being.
Black Widow, the best.
Ah.
How do you feel about Black Widow being top 3 MCU movies, chat? Trigger him right now.
Top 3 ever?
Yep. I don't give a fuck. Don't at me. Don't respond. Moving on. Grenade. I'm out.
Is that one of ours? I feel great about it.
Hell yeah.
It's third.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it so much.
What would I say is third? Whatever.
I love it so
Whatever.
much.
Unimportant. Aiden says, do you like it when I say just your first name? Do you want me to say both? Sometimes I'm unsure. I don't want to like out your last name sometimes.
Yeah, last names are pretty personal.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, Aiden says, I actually enjoyed the show this year, minus some of Kimmel's jokes. Loved the presentation overall, especially the highlighting of Best Picture Original Song throughout the show.
Yep.
Thought
Always
Stephanie
great.
Hsu, or Hugh, I'm not sure how to say that actually. Angela Bassett deserved the award over Jamie Lee Curtis. Yeah, probably. Totally.
Stephanie's so good in Mrs. Maisel, which is finally coming back for its final season. So pumped.
Batman got snubbed for sound. Ooh, that car did sound really good.
Best. But, Top Gun one.
Yeah, Top
Right?
Gun, big engine noises. Big
Big
boy
engine noises. Gave it to Top Gun. If Batman was gonna lose anything, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
You know, it's basically that chase scene versus Top Gun
Yeah.
because I really don't remember
Yeah.
any of the other.
Oh, it's just the chase
sound,
scene.
yeah.
It's just the car starting up.
Yeah.
Like that entire, the sound design is that car starting up versus a bunch of jets. Yeah, the jets are going to take it. But Batman
and it
the
was nice to
Jets.
give Top Gun one. I like when they spread them out. Spread
Share
those
the
out.
load.
That's why Banshees should have got screenplay.
Banshee should have got screenplay. Bassett should have got supporting.
Fableman should have got
No,
something.
he's fine. He's had enough.
He's-
He's had his time in the
he's
sun.
had his
He's
fill.
had his fill.
He's had his.
He's had his
He's
fun.
got 3
He's okay.
already.
Yeah, he's fine. He's fine.
Should have 4 though. Fucking Shakespeare in Love.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, sure. Fair enough. Carl, with the exception of Elvis, because I absolutely refuse to sit through that, my least favorite of the Best Picture nominees was Everything Everywhere All at Once. So you can understand how I feel about it winning the big
Here we go.
awards,
This is what I want to hear.
especially when it was predicted to win almost all the major categories. Disappointed Banshees won nothing. Should have won Best Supporting Actress at the very least. Interesting. Very
was
glad
great, too.
Sarah Polley won. What?
She was so good.
She was great. She was amazing. Should have won best. So glad Sarah Polley won for Women Talking. As for the ceremony itself, I enjoyed it. Thought Kimmel was funny and loved the Natu Natu performance. Biggest snub, without a question, was the Woman King. I
heard
didn't
that's
see
really
that one.
good.
Yeah, I heard it was good.
I love when she's like, "You can't just stop being friends with somebody." Why can't I?
Yeah,
Because it's not nice.
because it's not nice.
It's not nice.
Yeah,
So good.
it's such like a solid,
Fucking good movie.
such a perfect premise. And like the disbelief is so believable. Like where he would just be like, "Well, what you liked me yesterday,
Yeah, what the hell?
didn't you?"
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's perfect. I had a friend break up with me one time.
Damn. Like, hey, we can't be friends anymore.
Yeah.
That's
They were like a
hardcore.
colleague, yeah, in film school or whatever.
It's hardcore to say something rather than just ghost. Because
Yeah,
I've had
yeah.
friends that have just disappeared.
Yeah, just kind of receded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, they're gone.
I've done that. I ditched a whole friend group
Yeah.
in like early high school, but like,
But to make the break.
yeah, to make the break, to like state it out loud,
Wow. That's extreme.
wild stuff.
Damn. Did you think of that friend during Banshees? I bet you did. Personal life experience.
Yeah, I think about it sometimes.
Yeah.
I think about it when I'm like working, like that made me a better director and a better like thing. Cause like
Sick.
when I was like a depressed, horrible, angry 20-something in college, like making movies, you know, like I definitely and I still do this. I get like swept into the moment and forget time and all that. And he mostly got upset with me because I didn't call a break one day on the set. And I was like,
We were on a break.
no, but I was like, you're the AD. You call the break.
Yeah,
Like
what the fuck?
I forgot time existed. I just wanted to get
Yeah.
this shot. Like I
Yeah.
didn't know any of us were here. Like I
Yeah.
ceased to exist.
Yeah.
I was just the art,
That is an AD
the craft.
move.
And I'm like, yeah, you're the AD, but he was not he's a pretty timid person.
God.
You got to be kind of a battle axe to be an AD.
Yeah.
Great guy.
Love ADs.
He's a wonderful
Jealous
man.
of AD. I
yeah,
wanna be
he's
an
really
AD.
good. Nice.
I could never be. I don't
In
know
film
what the
school,
fuck.
they said if you're an AD and people like you, you're not doing your job well.
Oh,
and I was like, that's so brutal. I think that was a joke. You know, you could definitely be an AD and be liked.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
The best friends joke, dude. We were on a break.
Yeah,
It's like the best bit.
I like pivot.
Pivot also.
Pivot's really good.
Yeah. Just break comes up
Break
more
comes
than
up
once.
a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it comes
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
So it's like, all right.
We were on a break.
It's so good.
Christ, I'm dizzy.
It's not
This
good.
is not good.
It's not good.
Am I okay?
I don't know. Honestly, you don't fuck with like dizziness or any kind of like head issues.
I mean, this happens to me sometimes. I think I'm probably just like, this is probably too tight, and maybe I need more water.
like I've seen too many documentaries
Don't
and read
finish this
too many
sentence. Don't stop it.
articles
You're making me nervous.
about
Stop it!
oh, I don't feel good, and then fucking hours later you fall down and it's over. Like
Why would you continue this?
because
I asked you not to continue that. I'm
want-
already terrified.
the cards are on the table.
The cards are
The
already in the
cards are fully out on the
Do you
table.
know what I think about constantly, Huber? Mortality.
I know.
Always.
Yes.
Those cards are already on the table. I am terrified of illness.
Yeah. I agree. Just keep me updated, okay? I need like nausea checks every 10 minutes.
I just need to eat something and have some more water.
Yeah, get another one. Pound that shit.
Huh?
Go get another water. I'm fucking serious.
Listen, how many?
You can never have too much water. Stay hydrated, chat.
All right. Ooh,
Stay hydrated.
stay hydrated, Chad.
You must.
Take care of yourselves.
We must protect this house. Do you remember that commercial? It was a Gatorade commercial.
No.
We must protect this house.
Here, you read Paul Rogers's, and I'll go get a water.
Paul was rooting for I don't like EEAAO. I just don't like it. I don't like the abbreviation.
Go off, King.
Yeah, I'm just not into it. I also don't like the word fit. I want the word fit to be retired. So let's retire fit and EEAAO abbreviations from this point forward. Was rooting for Everything Everywhere All at Once, so love the sweep, though I would have liked to have seen a bit more variety. Something for Banshees. Actually got to watch the full, something for Banshees, absolutely. Actually got to watch the full awards for the first time in years and actually enjoyed the show. Glad they kept the comedy skits down to a minimum. I agree. Great pacing. As a bonus, I share a name with the Everything Everywhere All at Once editor, Paul Rogers, so now I can imagine myself winning an Oscar somewhere in the multiverse. And also, I now have an audio clip of Sigourney Weaver saying my name, which is kind of mind-blowing. That is fucking sick. Actually cried when Michelle Yeoh won, which really surprised me, both her winning and my reaction. Of my favorite movies of the year, liked lots of the Oscar picks. Of the non-Oscar, non-blockbuster movies, the one I enjoyed the most was The Menu. So good. I know some people are down on it, but I just love the performances and script. And of course, Anya Taylor-Joy is always perfection. Oh, and Last of Us has just been incredible. Always love to you all. The Menu reminds me of Banshees in a way, of where it is just like such a place, that immersive vibe that, like we were saying with Banshees felt so lived in. Like Menu felt like you were there. You were in that restaurant. I love movies that can really take you there. It really felt like that with that one. It was good. It was good. Mad Rise. It's crazy how little movies I watch nowadays. If it's not in the movie theater, I'm not watching a movie. If it's not in the movie theater, I'm not watching a movie. Wow, Mad Rise, the opposite of society. I love it. What? Good on you, Mad Rise. Mad Rise says they don't see movies unless it's in a theater.
Shit, yeah.
Rules.
Ugh.
What do you think about the word fit?
What? In what context?
Oh, I got an look at my fit.
Oh, I was like the British way of saying attractive. I don't mind it.
Okay.
Outfit of the day.
I like outfit. I guess raisins are good. Yo, Raisin Bran is fucking good.
Dude,
Raisin
I
Bran
love
Crunch.
Raisin Bran Crunch.
Do you ever add additional raisins into your Raisin Bran Crunch?
I haven't.
Unhinged move.
I haven't, but I should.
It rules.
The drip. Yeah. Do you like drip?
I don't like drip fit.
How do you refer to outfits then?
I don't. I mean, I buy clothes once every 6 years, so
That's true.
yeah. That's
Oh my
just
God, let's
how I
do
roll.
like a makeover montage for Michael Huber.
Gabby's supposed to take me shopping one day. She said she would.
Love that.
Yeah. Hey, allies. I personally think the Oscars snubbed a lot of films, but they
This is
always do.
JG
So,
talking.
J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now! 87 Kevin cash now! Do we do that every time with JG, I feel like?
Probably, yeah.
Not a sponsor, by the way. Free advertisement for J.G.
Hop
Wentworth.
on board, though. Hop on board. Not
Uh,
really sure what you do, but I'll advertise for you.
It's like Goaties. There's only so many spots. You know, there's 10 spots for 300 movies, whatever the hell, however many, more than that even.
What are you talking about?
Snubs.
Oh,
Everything always gets snubbed.
you didn't even read this.
I am still I'm in mid-reading. I'm reacting to
Alright.
the first sentence.
well,
I personally think the Oscars snubbed a lot of films, but they always do.
Yeah.
I was
oh, yeah.
reacting. I was commentating
alright.
on that. So it doesn't really bother me.
Forgive me for being distracted by us screaming the J.G. Wentworth jingle.
I haven't seen it in so long. Must be retired.
I haven't seen an ad in a decade. I don't know what. Yeah.
I don't feel like I ever agree with the Oscars. Wow. I still thought it would be fun to share my personal top 5 films of the year, and here they are. What do you think of my list? Number 1, Pinocchio. Excellent. Finally watched it. 2, Decision to Leave.
Oh, I missed that one.
Still have missed it.
I really need to.
Came
see
out at a
that.
terrible time.
really
Life is
need
a terrible time. Have not seen it. Fucking,
Life in general, yeah.
I will say, even though it's different, it still gave me the similar vibes. Drive My Car was like one of my favorite movies last year.
Hell yeah.
Drive My Car was a 11 out of 10. Really need to see Decision to Leave, dude.
You've been hitting the desk a lot today.
I know.
Huber's excited.
Broker, never even heard of it.
Oh, that one's good. It's got shit, what's his name? I think it's the dude from Parasite, I think. In it. What? I
The,
don't-
the main dude? The main
yeah,
guy?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
I think.
I thought you were
I saw like a
continuing.
trailer.
Okay,
That was- I
okay,
don't
okay.
Chad, what's his name?
Return to Dust, never heard of it.
That one I don't know, yeah.
Crimes of the Future, we just said.
JG, you niche.
Yeah.
Niche ass JG. Love
Yeah.
it.
I also really love the David Bowie documentary, Moon Age Daydream.
I
Love and respect.
didn't see it because I thought it would be really depressing.
Which?
The Moon Age Daydream documentary.
Got it, yeah.
I just got an email this morning that A24 is putting Stop Making Sense back into theaters.
A24 needs to relax.
They need to relax. But the Jonathan Demme concert film of Talking Heads, Stop Making Sense, rips. Apparently coming back to theaters. I gotta go try to see that.
Demi, one of the greats. Rachel getting married, bro.
That was him?
Yes.
That's sick.
That is a top fucking 15 movie in my life for sure.
Fucking Silence of the Lambs, bro.
Hell yeah.
Silence of freaking Lambs, bro.
Earthbound News.
Song Kang Ho, yeah.
Nice.
Thank you. That's who I was thinking of.
Nice.
Thank you, chat.
Nice. You see the Yellow Sea yet?
The what?
The Yellow Sea? You gotta watch that one. You and Sophia should watch that one.
I don't remember what that is.
You gotta watch it. Just don't worry about it. Just
Is it
watch it.
animated?
No. It's Korean.
Does it have underwater stuff in it?
Director of The Wailing.
Oh shit!
But back in the day.
I like The Wailing.
Check it out.
Although The Wailing I was definitely kind of just like, What are we saying here? Like, what is the messaging here? Is this just the racism was right? Like, what are we saying? Like, yeah.
The ending gets weird for sure.
I like The Wailing though.
Fuck yeah.
All right. We burned out, or we keep it going?
I thought you were taking control now.
No, you're in control now.
Earthboundness. I like saying that. Greetings, Island Hubert. Everything Everywhere was my favorite film for all of 2022. That being said, Jamie Lee Curtis taking supporting actress was a surprise and felt more like a legacy win. That sucks too, that it'll always be mired in that.
Yeah.
Like, shouldn't have won for that. Kind of like...
It's like when Will Smith won and... like minutes after having slapped
it's like when people just hand wave away The Departed, like just give
what
it
is
to
that? Is that a
Scorsese.
movie?
Yeah.
What is that? Is that a documentary? What is that?
Given her character, couldn't really compare to the others who were nominated.
Yeah.
I personally was hoping Carrie Condon would take it for Banshees, as she was amazing in that film. She really was. That was a stacked category.
That category was incredibly competitive.
I also felt that Martin McDonagh should have taken home Best Director, even if the film didn't win in any other category. That would have been so nice.
I would have been all right with that.
Spread it around, share the love.
Share the load.
Personally, I was really happy I gave All Quiet on the Western Front a watch this week before the Oscars. It's a phenomenal adaptation of an anti-war novel that continues to be impactful and relevant today. Don't skip that. Don't skip it. Don't skip it. If you both somehow skipped this one, I did not. I highly encourage you both to give it a watch. I couldn't help but think of the war in Ukraine and the suffering the men and women there are having to endure, especially the young men being conscripted and or persuaded by propaganda to fight and potentially die in an unjust war by a leader whose pride means more to him than the thousands of lives being lost. Yeah, that movie, like, war movies, when they're fucking amazing, like 1917, All Quiet, Dunkirk, it's just like, more than a movie, you know?
Yeah. Sophia never stops talking about Come and See. That's like one of her favorite movies.
From back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Harrowing.
Yeah.
So the one where like the dude's fucking face is rotting off.
Haven't seen it.
Jesus.
She loves it though.
Also, the score is amazing. It created such good music. You heard it all night. Anytime it won an award. It was doing it all night long. Also, the score is amazing. You'd love the soundtrack. It creates a sense of slow-building dread on par with Williams' Jaws score. I'm still annoyed that the Batman didn't get nominated for score, but All Quiet would have been my number 2 either way, so I'm happy he got the win.
Good music, yeah.
RR deserved Best Picture and Best Director noms. Nobody can convince me otherwise.
Highly anticipated. Hey, allies, bless. Love y'all. Love you too, probably. 1 year films or actors get overlooked. The next year, it's a pity win. I'm just here for the celebration. I think all films and actors were phenomenal.
Yeah.
Just getting nommed and having your film talked about is really important on its own. Very
Thank
true.
you. That's why I fucking love the Oscars. If you get nominated, it's fine.
Yeah. Even though people would still like their wins, I've seen a lot of the films, both box office and indies, love the indies, but handing out awards is still pretty brutal. Tar's not my film of the year, but it's outstanding in writing, cinematography, acting, and showing the human condition.
I need
to see it.
I need your fucking analysis.
I'm a bad person.
I don't need your thoughts. I need your analysis.
I'm a bad person, Huber. I should have watched that instead of shitty-ass Triangle of Sadness. Absolutely. I had 3 hours to kill, and I killed it wrong, which makes me even more angry.
Yeah.
You've stolen my time, Triangle of Sadness.
They did.
You murdered a potential moment of watching Tar.
Mm-hmm. Real good.
So
being invited.
Yeah. To all getting it is thanks for joining us. While other films get is at least one award, it feels a bit odd, but that is nothing new, and other films did get left out as well. Overall, the wins here, such as Everything Everywhere, Cleaning House, had an impact more than just on the one night. Everything Everywhere is a win for the world and the hundreds of millions of people who feel they have a chance and feel absolutely seen. That's something we haven't talked about, why I think Everything Everywhere is so powerful, because it tells like a really specific story and it tells it well.
Yep.
I think like it puts front and center like an experience that we don't get to see a lot, and I really like that.
And it's not from Like, it's from successful people for sure, but it's not. I'm going La La Land here.
Yeah,
it's not from fucking the top 1%.
I mean, that was only his second movie, but yeah.
But it's not from like
And
the
it didn't
big
win.
like when big studios are trying to tell me about the human condition and the human experience, sometimes it can feel very disingenuous and condescending.
I saw another stat that may or may not be correct, but it was like Everything Everywhere was the first Best Picture winner with a queer woman main character,
Sick.
which is neat.
Finally.
Huber, I know there's a lot of content, and there has been a lot of time and place for everyone, but I only say this with
That's
with
so
heart.
funny. I was just thinking about
When
this.
is your The Last Kingdom watch?
Closer than ever. I was looking at it 2 weeks ago. I'm not even bullshitting you.
He's not even bullshitting you.
5 seasons in a movie I saw, right?
Love and respect, babies.
I'll get there.
Garrett Hall Fish.
Now that Valhalla's over.
Valhalla.
Great show.
I have the same question every year. Where are people seeing these short films, whether animated or not? Yeah,
They show them in theaters
they
sometimes.
do show them in like an
So
art house,
limited.
like Landmarks, Alamos, and places like that. Like art house films will have the Oscar shorts screenings.
Sometimes Amazon
But I mean,
Prime
like-
gets them. Like, I remember
Yeah,
one
you
year
can
they
get 'em
had
on, yeah.
the collection.
Well, the one that won was like an Apple TV one.
Yeah.
Some people were like,
It's fucking annoying.
So you gotta like
love
seek them
watching the
out
shorts.
if you don't have access to an art house movie theater.
Yeah.
Colt Smith said, honestly, it was the best Oscars in ages. A lot of love for the art of the movie making and a lot less self-pat on the back for fame. Absolutely. We got 10 minutes, so I'm going to go into quick mode here.
Do it.
Honestly, that's what the Oscars should be. A celebration of filmmaking, all aspects included.
Last year
Yeah.
was getting there until the incident.
Yeah.
I felt
Was
the
last year the one where they removed a bunch of stuff, though, for stupid ads? Like
they did,
they put like
yeah.
Twitch, like streamer shit in
I
there,
think you're
basically? I
fucking
don't
right.
remember
I think you're
specifically.
right.
what
I
it
think you're right. I think you're fucking right.
Jackie Lore. That just makes me think of Data's brother, Lore. I have never really watched the Oscars before, but I tuned in because of Everything Everywhere, and it's easily my favorite film, and I really enjoyed listening to the Daniels talk about making movies. Even their speeches made me emotional. Do you have a favorite awards speech? Ooh, their speeches were good.
Ke Kwan now.
From this year, Ke Kwan was really good. I mean, there are some really, really moving speeches from the past. I'm struggling to come up with them right now, but like there have been some that I like was moved,
Yeah.
like nearly to tears.
From
for
like
sure.
random fucking
Yeah,
sound people, editors, music just like not
Yeah.
the actor or the director, but just like a category you're not even invested in. Someone comes up and just drops like the best wisdom and the best.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love that shit.
a great award speech. I think contains a mixture of like shock at having won, and you're flustered and because you don't think you
Yeah.
deserve it.
Yeah.
Humbleness, humility, whatever, and then like using the platform in an appropriate and subtle enough way, or like not like a soapboxy kind of way, but using
Yeah.
the platform to like
Not
say
a
something
Jared
a
Leto
little bit
kinda way.
bigger. Yeah, not like Sean Penn levels of like, but like just saying something a little bit bigger than yourself. Usually that's relevant to the movie that you won for, I think.
Yeah.
I like that. That to me is like a great recipe for a good speech.
As soon as this is over, I'm Googling top 10 worst Oscar speeches.
Oh no, worst. Google best.
Yeah, I'm looking at the worst.
Google the
ones.
best ones. Colin, where's Nope? Nothing. Oh shit. Yeah, not even cinematography or sound. Good point.
Snubbed.
Nope got snubbed, dude. I didn't even think about it.
Top 10 words of all time. Snubbed.
Snub is a good word.
Fucking snubbed.
It's very like,
Yeah.
it's like almost an onomatopoeia. Like
It's
it sounds-
aggressive.
Yeah. Dude, Nope cinematography was great, and the sound design was great, and the music was pretty good too. Shoot. Well,
Snubbed.
snubbed. Jason Wojnar, not happy that Navalny won over A House Made of Splinters. The latter is about children from broken homes in the war-torn region of Ukraine, pre-February 24th, 2022. That's my birthday. It's clear Navalny's team spent a lot of time campaigning for it with celebrity endorsements. It extra stings considering the Oscars rejected a proposal from the president to speak at the ceremony. Wow.
They did?
Yeah. Well, I didn't know that, but... Christopher
fuck?
Flores, Puss in Boots should have won Best Animated Feature. I love when you just get like a
Yeah.
just a pop.
Yeah. Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet, but I want to see it. Who made an Akira reference? Did one of us? Austin B. Media. I was pleasantly surprised by Jimmy Kimmel's hosting. He can often veer into corny jokes, criticizing movies or making fun of the nominees. For him to celebrate movies was a nice change of pace. As for the awards distribution, the Everything Everywhere sweep was disappointing as much as I love the film. Best documentary feature, it was a shock to see Navalny over Fire of Love. Similarly, I was surprised to see The Elephant Whisperers win over Stranger at the Gate or Martha Mitchell Effect in documentary short. Another shocker is Babylon losing original score to All Quiet on the Western Front. I haven't seen Babylon, but it seems like a terrible movie.
Quiet, dude. All quiet. What up? All quiet.
All right.
All quiet.
Cotelito. I was happy to see All Quiet on the Western Front win as many awards as it did. Don't sleep on that movie.
10 out of 10.
It and The Batman were the only Oscar movies I saw this year, nominees I saw this year, so I'm afraid I don't have much to add. Although I have put Everything Everywhere on my watch list, and will watch it as soon as it shows up on a streaming service. It's on something.
No, I had to pay for it this time. It used to be on Peacock.
Yeah, it used to be
Like
on
a while
Peacock.
ago, and then, yeah, I think you had to pay.
I see it on something, maybe Showtime or I don't know.
Showtime.
It's on one of them.
It's on Showtime, I think.
Lost my spot, so I'll just skip to the next one. I'm sorry. Oh, classic anime of the month: Space Adventure Cobra, the TV show, not the movie. I gushed about last month from 1982.
Cobra with
Check that
Sylvester Stallone. You ever see
Cobra
it?
Kai?
You ever see Cobra?
No. Have you?
I have.
Zach Wojnar. I liked the show. I like Kimmel as a host. I don't much care for the awards. As I'm only in it for the dresses, pageantry, and slapping. Same. The dresses were weird this year. A lot of white.
Dude, I'm there for the movies and the movies alone.
I like the dresses.
Celebrate the movies.
Florence Pugh
Rules.
and Andrew Garfield, dude,
They're in the movie coming out.
giving all the bisexuals everything they've ever wanted. Theoretically. We theorize, the queer community theorizes. Who's to say? They don't have to come out if they don't want to. Would have been nice to see Elvis win something, but again, that movie won its race to the tune of $287 million worldwide. Oliver Leland, I loved it because I love crying.
Nice.
All right, that's that. Thanks, everybody. We'll be back for another Reaction Shots next month. We will definitely be talking at least some about Yellow Jackets,
I'm
but it
only
probably
talking about
won't be a
Yellow
Yellow Jackets.
If there's
only
any
special.
questions that are not about Yellow Jackets,
We'll do a
I will
spoiler
remain
mode.
silent.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
That's it. I'm just going to sit here in silence
It'll be a great
and
episode.
talk about Yellow Jackets.
It'll be a really fun episode for everyone.
Yeah. It'll make you very uncomfortable. I'm just going to stare at you the whole time.
Get on that patreon.com/easyallies. $5 tier and up. You're in the film club now. And you're in the Discord. And you can talk about anything you want, including movies.
And Yellow Jackets.
And Yellow Jackets. He broke eye contact. Huber's a coward.
I always I can't look in people's eyes for too long. It's too intense. It's too much.
You got nice eyes,
And
though.
then my eyes start like watering.
What's that, like green?
Technically hazel, they say.
Yeah,
but who
greeny,
knows?
hazily.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huber's a beautiful man.
Thank you.
Anyway, see you next month. Bye.